Welcome back to our channel. Did you just see what happened? Was the kids trying to do pull-ups in the bathroom? Has this ever happened to you? Well, give this video a thumbs up on the way in, and let's figure out how we gonna change this and make it like new again. I wasn't looking for a project today. Today's Saturday. We're supposed to be at a lacrosse game. We're a track meet, but this job shouldn't take long. I bet you it won't take more than 5 minutes to fix this. So you're probably asking, what for tools do I need? Do I need to spend a bunch of money on tools? Or should I just spend some money on a handyman to come by and take care of this while I make breakfast for the kids or make supper for the family? Well, don't kid yourself. You could do this for literally almost nothing. So all you need is just a inexpensive kit. They're self-drilling. There's not many left here, but just get these big, thick, heavy-duty anchors like this. Screwdriver, Phillips, and this handy-dandy 12-volt cordless drill. So how does this work? Let's see if we can pull this apart. Screws in the wall. Now there's a couple ways we could fix this. Underneath there you can see there's a little set screw that allows this bracket to come out. Well, after looking at this bracket here, that's a flathead screwdriver. We don't need this. We don't need this. All we need is a pocket screwdriver. Now this one here came from a local hardware store. You can pick these up on Amazon for a little bit of nothing. Lots of times they have a little magnet on the top of them. This one looks like it might have fell off. So all we have to do here is undo this, back that screw out all the way. Do backing out the whole way because you don't want to lose it. That screw's really tiny. This here should pop right out of there then, just like that. And we'll get rid of all this plastic junk around here and get rid of these screws. You might be thinking, how do we fix up some damage like that? Well, that's where these big, thick anchors come in place, and they'll fill in that big oversized hole. Now you could fill them all in and mud it up and sand it down, do all that. We'll stick that in there like that. We'll get the second one, stick that in there like that. Pick our handy dandy drill up, run that in. Don't want to run it in too far and strip out the drywall like that. Pick up 2 of these screws out of our little kit. Run that in like that. Get it started and run them in like that. And then we get our drill. Now what you want to do is you want to line that up where the screw was before. And then tighten them up like that. You don't want to tighten it too tight, or at least too fast with the drill. See how that's nice and tight like that? Now this one here was loose, so I'll go underneath here with this little pocket screwdriver. Whoops, and undo that. And you know what I might do? I might just back those screws out. You can see it's a little bit loose like that. Back those screws out and do the same thing as I did over here with the big heavy anchors. Okay, we have the bracket off. You can see how that looks like that. So what do we do? How do we get rid of those old anchors in there? So I take my screwdriver and push them into the wall. We'll never see those again. And then put 2 of those in. Run those in like that. And then run those screws in. And that we have nice and tight now. This one over here nice and tight. Go ahead and put this on like this. You've got to have the screw in the bottom, down over top like that. We'll grab this other one, do the same. But before you hook that one in place, go ahead and put this, and then pick up your other piece. Got the screw there on the bottom, and you kind of hook down over top like that in place. And then we're going to tighten up the screw just like that with our little pocket mini screwdriver. Nice and tight. And how is it? It's nice and tight. Wow. Let's tighten this side up next. Got it a little bit hard. If you're like me, you got to put your specs on so you can see the screw. And you tighten this one up same way. Nice and tight. See? Nice and tight. There we have it. Another successful job. Now the rule is, kids, no pull-ups on the towel bar. All right, if you've seen this video helpful, thank you for watching. Give it a thumbs up on your way out. And until the next time, have yourself a great day.